All right, hello everybody. I'd like to first off say congratulations to this gorgeous and new bride and groom. Woo! I'm very excited for both Devon and Lauren, and honored to be a part of this special day. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Bailey, and to answer your question, no, I was not named after a popular coffee enhancer. I've been lucky enough to know Devon since preschool. That was coincidentally located right in the same very hill, some like 24-ish years ago, and we've been through it all together. We made it all the way through high school, lived together throughout college, and still get along great. We've made so many lifelong memories that I still reminisce and think, man, what fun times. One of my favorite adventures with Devon was one summer up in Stehekin about 15 years ago. We were ripping the bikes around near Devon's cabin. We stopped by this old sunken miniature hydroplane, and after a couple minutes we came with this idea that we were going to rescue this old boat and have a new toy to play with. Now this boat was not located in the typical clear and beautiful Lake Chelan water that you're probably all imagining. This is at the head of the lake up a small canal that leads to kind of an overgrown swampy sort of area. So we go and grab the dinghy for better access, and the waders to keep our feet out of the mud and to keep us warm, because if you ever jumped in up there, you know how cold it is. Where am I? Uh-oh. We eventually did succeed in pulling it out, and we drug it to shore. Now, even though our big plans to restore that hydro into a sweet mini boat never came together, this story is just a perfect example of our childhood and the shenanigans we would get into. Now, as we got older, the shenanigans, for some reason, started to shift towards girls. And with that, as you can imagine, came a lot of drama. And that's when Devon developed the Diva nickname. Now, thankfully, that all changed rapidly when Lauren came into the picture. And that's not to say there was no drama with their relationship, because we all know they both thrive on it a little bit. But even as soon as their first date was over and he was back at our place in Pullman, I could tell Lauren had quite the impact on this dude. Next thing you know, the first date led to a second, which was a memorable one if I remember right. And the relationship started to become something real as a couple. Now, the first big test in their relationship, I think, was when Devon graduated a semester early and moved back home. They continued with a long-distance relationship. This ended up being a point where I got to know Lauren a little better when we carpooled home for the weekend. We bonded over country music and sang along in the car. I also figured out she was an okay girl, but she wasn't completely terrified of my aggressive driving style. There was even a point where Lauren probably got to know me a little too well when I had a little post-subway incident on the way back to Pullman, which I won't go into any details on, but she was a champ, and I gained even more confidence that she was a great girl for my best bud. Needless to say, the two of them tackled the long-distance hurdle and never missed a beat. As Devon and Lauren continued their metaphorical dance, the two of them have developed a very passionate connection, and they bring out the best in each other. As the relationship continued to grow, I watched them both make sacrifices and decisions to support their partner in a way that was very mature and healthy, learning to put the two of them as a couple first. This was truly the point when I saw what they were going to become, and that their deep passion for each other had turned into true love. I'm so stoked for the two of you as you transition into this next step, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, because I know it will be great. I love both of you, and I love you together even more. With that, I'd like to propose a toast to the newlyweds and send them away with many blessings. Cheers.
This is the point of the night where I wish I had written down a speech, because I didn't. Hey. So, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest of four, and there's me and then two boys, and then Lauren. When Lauren was born, when Lauren was going to be born, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have a sister. Hell yeah. I swear. I'm sorry. I swear. Okay. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have a sister. Her name's gonna be Rachel Elizabeth Johnson, and she's gonna be cool. And her name's not Rachel, but her name's Lauren. That's fine. Lauren Elizabeth. My fish was named Rachel. So I was super excited to have her come along. And then, man, this girl, growing up, she stole my clothes. She followed me around. She was annoying. She like hid I would buy stuff and she'd like hide it in her closet. And she was super sneaky. She would like turn lampshades upside down and like hide clothes in the lampshades and then put the lampshades up like where you, I know, I had good taste. But, and I would be so mean to her and be like, you don't even look good in my clothes. And because she looked better. Like she always looked better in my clothes. And now growing older, like my sister is my person. Like she is 100% like, if your soulmate could be your sibling, like my soulmate is my sister. She's everything that is good on this planet. And what sucks is she knows it. Like she's an amazing person, and she brings everything good to the table. And growing up, she always kind of knew that. And so she would date these guys and be like, oh yeah, he's fine. And I'd be like, no, he's really cool. And she'd be like, no, he's fine. And then she met Dante. And when she met Dante, she called me and was like, I met the man I'm gonna marry. And I was like, yeah, right, sure. And then I met Dante and was like, oh my God, this is the man you're gonna marry. Like, this is him. And he is our family. Like, he fits in. He is the perfect match for my sister, who is like God's gift to earth, so he must be like God's second gift to earth. Like, he's amazing. And for anybody who knows these two, knows that like both of them are amazing, and like there's not a better match out there for my sister. So Devon, like, thank you. Please don't ever use her decorative towels as anything other than decoration, because she'll freaking murder you. She hates me. It's fine. But I love you both. I might love Dante more, but like I love you both. He is actually the favorite child, I'll have everybody know. He's the favorite Johnson child, and he's not even a Johnson. So, thank you for loving my sister for everything that she is. Because she's like the fucking best. So, thank you. I love you guys. Cheers to these guys, because oh my God.